With coronavirus cases on the rise, hospitals will soon need more supplies. And tonight, Governor Whitmer and the president both trying to do something about it. Heather Cataldo joins us now with what's being done to make that happen. Heather?
Well, Dave, Governor Gretchen Whitmer announced this morning that she's working with private industry to start making medical gear. And now that the president has invoked the Defense Production Act, the feds can start getting supplies out to hospitals as well.
Tonight, a new effort is underway to get more medical supplies to healthcare workers in Michigan and across the country who are fighting the war against the coronavirus. This morning, Governor Gretchen Whitmer telling MSNBC she wants to work directly with private industry in our state.
We're working with our, private industry in Michigan to start to manufacture medical gowns and equipment because we're not getting them from the feds.
Hours later, President Trump announced a move that should help get supplies to hospitals that need them.
We'll be invoking the Defense Production Act just in case we need it.
That act gives the president authority to push private companies to work on national emergency items first, just like Detroit automakers once shifted production from cars to tanks for wartime. Meanwhile, the vice president called on hospitals and dentists to postpone any elective procedures to preserve masks and protective gear.
Across the country in our healthcare system to ensure that medical supplies and medical capacity go where they're needed most.
Even as Beaumont Health announced their first patient death from coronavirus today, their director of infection control assured the public that so far their medical gear supply is stable.
We've had dozens of cases within our Beaumont hospitals, all 8 different hospitals. As of right now, we feel adequately staffed and adequately resourced. We're constantly having these conversations with our sister organizations throughout the state and with state lawmakers to make sure that should the need arise, we can have access to things like ventilators and other medical equipment that might be necessary. But I'm happy to say, as of right now, we feel well stocked.
I also reached out to Ascension, Michigan. A spokeswoman told me they are also trying to be proactive with their suppliers to make sure they have enough protective gear, and they've arranged expedited shipping for certain items. Carolyn?
All right. Thank you so much, Heather.